Nothing like a giant right at the beginning of the podcast. I like it. Excuse our Sasquatch.
This is the second episode, so we're getting lubed.
Throat clearing.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Ales and Tales podcast, everybody. I am Mike Mercurio, your host, and with me are my co-hosts and ale amigos. We've got Carly Duggan. We've got Jim McCarthy, button pusher.
Button pusher.
Pushing my buttons.
Fader slider.
Fader slider?
Yeah.
I like that. It's pretty good. Dr. Fader, or Darth Fader.
Okay.
Anyway, moving on. And our guest, Cheyenne Ghaffari.
Hello.
We are going to review Green Man Brewery's IPA.
Green Man. Look at that.
Nice.
Cool can.
Cool can.
So we'll make sure we describe this can.
Yes.
All right. So a couple things. You can obviously find all of our stuff on the Ales and Tales podcast.com. You can, if you want to watch, if you're listening and you want to watch, you can find us on YouTube, the Ales and Tales podcast. If you're watching and you'd rather not see this face, you can listen on any of the podcast streaming sites, which you can find on our website. You can also find us on Patreon. We'd love any support. We would appreciate it. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this as we bring you different opinions of this beer. Okay, so I'll start us off with a beer quote because I thought this was pretty good too. Beer is the answer, but I can't remember the question. Still, my all-time favorite beer... Yeah, my all-time favorite beer quote was on The Simpsons years ago.
I literally was just thinking about that. Sorry, continue.
To the cause of and solution to all of life's problems, beer. I was like, yes.
Duff.
Duff beer, good stuff. I actually had Duff. If you go to
Springfield?
Universal Studios, I think it is, in the Simpsons area, they actually have a specific beer that was brewed for that. That's their...
Is it good?
Duff
It was
beer.
okay.
Yeah.
It was all right.
No, we need to review
special.
it.
I don't know if you can find it anywhere but there.
Really?
Not with that attitude.
That was good.
That was good.
That was quick.
Try then. Yeah. So a little bit about Green Man. That was pretty good, dude.
Whether you can or cannot, you're right.
You are correct.
That's right. Green Man Brewery is in Asheville, North Carolina.
Nice.
The legendary...
Explains everything.
Yeah. So I went to Asheville a while back, and I was like, man, I need to figure out a good place to go eat. Maybe just go to one of the breweries. There's so many breweries in Asheville. Yeah. And I was like, I'll go find a brewery. Maybe I don't have much time. I'm not going to go look around for a brewery. I'll just eat there. And I ate at this restaurant like 3 doors up. On my way back to the car, I looked to the right, and directly across from the car was Green Man Brewery. I was like,
Oh, wow.
how did I miss? It was literally right there,
Right
giant
there.
sign and everything. I was like, God. Apparently, I was hungry and not thirsty at the time. So the legendary Green Man has existed for centuries, but it's no myth that he's been brewing award-winning ales in Asheville since 1997. I've never heard of the Green Man.
For the Spoon Man.
No.
Soundgarden made it sound fun. I've never heard of this myth. As one of North Carolina's original breweries, Green Man has been producing some of the beer scene's most iconic ales. Our offerings are consistently recognized for quality and loyalty to traditional English styles. Additionally, our brewers strive to bring innovative and exciting new flavors to beer-loving folks. All right. In 2010, new ownership and a fresh approach. All right. No longer a beer pub, Green Man was able to focus on production, distribution, and growth. 3-story, 20,000 square foot packaging hall, a brewtique, top floor tap room, outdoor. What are you doing to me, Jim?
It's getting a little long.
He has too many buttons.
Yeah.
He does have too many buttons and too much free time.
No, not too much free time. We're just getting a little long with the, we're good enough.
They don't do very small write-ups anymore. So I will say this.
Trying to move it forward with the music.
Yeah. Now I'm going to read.
You gotta get the cliff notes.
Really slowly.
Yeah.
In 2022, God, take his buttons away. In 2022, Green Man celebrated a milestone 25th anniversary. So that's kind of cool.
Nice.
Folks, we apologize for Jim. All right.
I need to apologize for me. Put it in an email and I'll unsubscribe.
I like it.
Same.
Little shout out to the previous conversation we were having.
The off-camera conversation was entertaining. A good excuse for beer, I think. So, Carly, how about you describe the can for everybody?
Hold on,
Jim can hold it up to the... yeah, I know. Come on, button pusher, get the right buttons.
Yeah, it's actually a green man on the front. It's a man that looks like he is emerging out of a hop. It's very green. There's very vibrant green.
So green.
Crafted with pure Asheville imagination. 6.2% alcohol. India Pale Ale. Estimated 1997. Same.
Established.
Oh.
We estimate that we made it in 1997.
Established.
Yeah, right around there.
That's close.
Give or take a year or two.
100% family owned and operated.
Yeah.
Beautiful can. It's a man emerging out of a hop with a lot of vines and hops around him.
Wow.
I get a weed.
Yeah, I get a weed
feeling.
vibe. Yeah.
Oh,
If you look at the guy in the can, he looks like a troll almost.
he looks like a statue. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's something going on with his chin that's really...
It's like a
Tweety.
It's like a Squidward
Tweety.
chin.
Yeah. He's got a soul patch. He's got a weed patch. He's got the weed patch.
He's got a barley patch is what he's got.
Barley. He's got a unibrow made of weed. That's braided.
Do what you can. I like what it says on the top. Do what you can, can what you do.
Can what you do.
Legendary ales.
I don't think they could have squeezed any more green into that can. I think they got good at
Yeah.
It's eye catching though.
it. It is very. It's a good color green,
They
too.
have a little QR code on it.
So, I just looked up the Green Man
Oh
myth.
my gosh. That hits you right away.
Yeah.
Smell that.
No.
What?
A little frothy.
Did it get you?
Yeah. Whoa.
Here you
yeah.
go, Cheyenne. Here you go, buddy. I'll trade you.
I'll pour you, Mike.
Thank you, thank you.
There you go. We're kind of, well, I guess we're sharing a cup at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the color of that.
That's a dark IPA.
I love this color. This is my. I already tell this is gonna be a good one.
Oh, yeah. Look at the color of that. Look at the haze. Go figure. It's hazy.
Thank you, Carl. That is a very hazy, and that is a dark yellow. That is
Yeah.
almost orange juicy.
It is.
Yeah, it is almost orange.
That's delicious smelling.
The head sticks around. That is a strong, lasting micro bubble with lacing. If you move it around, that lacing stays. All right. So, all right, hold on. Before we all dive in, let's give it a whiff. What do you get?
Fruity.
Yeah.
A lot of
man.
fruit.
I get citrus. A lot of citrus, cinnamon.
Papaya,
Yes, I agree.
guava, papaya,
Yep.
all the passion fruit stuff.
all those things.
Tropical fruits.
Mango-ish, yeah.
Oh,
God.
Put your nose in
Did
it.
it get you?
he got
It
a little
smells
too.
so good. I just...
He literally
Kept going in.
he literally nosed it.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I could sit here and smell this for like 10 minutes.
Dude, that's good.
Oh my goodness, guys.
I've
say
mentioned
that.
this before, but the Scottish landscape when I was in Scotland, there was a certain smell.
Really?
This smells like that fresh
Peat.
greenery.
Peat.
Really?
Yes.
Like peat.
Just like fresh, crisp, waterlogged fields, just out in a big open environment up in a mountain.
Pete?
Pete is
Pete who?
do you know about Pete?
Ooh.
Peter.
Repeat.
Peter? Repeat?
Yeah, like
There we
the
go.
coffee, Pete. No, Pete is like Pete is in the ground, and it's like just kind of layers of like
peat
moss.
Yeah,
It is peat moss. That's right.
and they use it for like fire, and it has this unique smell.
They have lichen over there? It's almost, it's like a moss.
Lichen
Yeah.
is everywhere around the lakes,
They have lichen. They have it's a very
which is a sign of clean air, by the way.
Really.
Yes.
And it's
The air
actually,
was so
you know where you
crisp.
find a lot of lichen? On top of Mount Washington in New Hampshire.
Really?
Yep.
How do you know that?
Because I was up there. That's how I found out about lichen. The tour guide said, that's not moss, it's called lichen.
That's how I found out he was liking it.
Well, he took a liking to it for sure.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't even tried to sip this yet. I'm just enjoying
I
smelling.
tried to sip it, and I was successful.
You
Really happy.
guys.
This
God,
is
that smells good.
It does.
this is a voluptuous beer.
Interesting word.
Yeah.
All right.
I like things that are voluptuous.
You're like, I like things that are.
Second episode, guys.
Yeah.
Of the batch recording.
All right. Anybody taste it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What do we got?
It doesn't match the smell.
No.
That was
the
legit
most
disappointment.
dejected no I've ever heard. No.
It's very robust.
I like IPAs, but I don't really like this one.
Really? What don't you like about it? What is different?
Heavy. It's super. Is it malt? Is that the flavor? I don't like
Definitely
that.
malt.
Yeah.
And hoppy. Or is that the same, hoppy and malt?
Well, I mean, they all taste hoppy, right?
IPAs are going to
IPAs?
have a lot of hoppiness.
Yeah, it for an IPA, it is a little.
It's heavy.
On the, yeah.
Yeah.
This is not a beer that you could just.
Yeah, sip it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just. It doesn't go down as easily.
You're not gonna crush it. No.
I debate that. This reminds me, like before the IPA craze got all psychotic, where everybody was like, "How much can we cram into an IPA?"
Yeah.
Like when I lived in Wilmington back in the day, like 2000, 2003, in that range, there was the breweries there. Their IPAs were just like this. It was like the early versions or the simple versions of an IPA, not all the crazy, like just cram as much bitterness in it as possible, not make it as dark and hazy and this why. I don't even know how to describe it. Like I've discussed that a few times. I have a problem with a lot of modern IPAs because they've just, if 10 is good, let's crank it to 100. You know, that's just the way so many
If 10
people
is good, 100 must be better.
Right. So
Now I'll say there's an element of palate shock going on with this.
There's definitely palate
Yeah.
shock. That's why I said voluptuous, because it was just like a whole lot of things that I wasn't ready for.
Yeah.
Right.
I like it. I could absolutely.
it?
I wouldn't have to sip on this one.
I
It's,
like
it's
it.
smooth and it's not so bitter that it would like. It doesn't hurt the tongue.
What would you pair with it? I'm
Ooh,
thinking,
wow.
honestly, if I put like an orange peel in here, I think that would
Oh yeah.
You could blue moon it up a little.
You have
tune it
to.
up a little bit.
I think you would have to do that in order to match the expectations of the aroma.
Right.
You know?
And add a little bit of just suppleness
Yeah.
to it. It's a little bit.
voluptuous
Supple and voluptuous.
and supple.
You have something on the mind there, buddy? Or
That huge tracts of land
We
from
need
the
to
last
kinda-
episode.
do we need to leave you
I have
alone for 15
landscape it.
minutes? or-
Yeah, with another can of that beer, please.
So you like big cans of beer?
Because they can hold more beer. I like big cans because I like more beer.
That's right.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
If 10 is good, 100's better.
it is.
So I want to kind of come back to what you were saying. This is not, you are a huge IPA fan, I know.
Yes.
So the fact that this one doesn't strike you, what is the key element of an IPA that you normally look for in an IPA?
I definitely like the hazy, unfiltered, not so much maltiness. It's the malt flavor, and it's just like so much in here that it's like, I don't know. I mean, I could definitely drink this, and I could probably drink it in a flight, but I wouldn't search this out and buy it myself.
Okay. And for an IPA fan as well, what is it that stands out to you that wow, that thing went bye quick? We were talking about
Wow.
sipping it and it went poof, gone.
Yeah, I got a little easier the more I drank it. It reminded, IPAs, I think
Yeah, what's the driving force of an IPA to you, I guess?
the hoppiness, this is not that bitter, but I think what threw me off is how alcoholic it tastes. I think it's the amount of alcohol, and it's not, I mean, it's 6.2 versus
Versus a 10 or something like that.
yeah, but it's different. Like I've had, like I mentioned before, I've had Lagunitas and other IPAs that were even higher, but they didn't taste. Maybe the profile is different given the alcohol percent and what they've used, but it's definitely growing on me.
It
Well,
is.
it can't
has an
anymore because you
effect.
wiped it out.
Well, we got more here if you need it.
Yeah.
So.
So something that I'm noticing about this, you guys have probably all had green olives.
Yeah.
You know that kind of bitterness you get from a green olive when you
Yes.
bite into it, but then
Yeah.
it goes away?
Yeah.
I get that exact same mouthfeel. It hits the exact same taste buds as a green olive.
So you want a dirty IPA is what you're saying.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Makes sense because I'm not a big fan of olives.
You're not a fan of this one either?
No. Well, it's okay. I mean, and it's growing on me. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
it's certainly
Well,
like I said, there's a little bit of a palate shock in the beginning, but now
Yes.
it's kind of it's not bad.
And you're
you know?
newer to the beer
Right.
world, and you started to become a big IPA
Oh,
fan.
I'm not new to the beer world. I've been
Well,
drinking
new to
steadily
the-
since 15. So,
New to the craft beer world,
Right.
I guess.
you know, the snobby beer world.
Yeah, and IPAs are kind of a thing that you're starting to,
Right,
which
enjoy
at
and
first
appreciate.
you didn't.
I wasn't, but I mean, once you start talking through and articulating the qualities, you start to get a deeper appreciation for them. In this case, it's Yeah, if I were to order it blindly in a restaurant, I would kind of be like, all right, it's good. Not exactly something I'd go out of my way to order again, but
Maybe if it was the only IPA that they had.
Right.
But it's not the first IPA I would think of to buy.
So I am absolutely going to. I go to Asheville off and on, and I like Asheville. It's a cool place. I will definitely go to this place, and I want to try this on tap because I have a feeling it'll be even better.
I think it will be different for sure.
But I like it.
Class trip.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
It fits your political agenda, Asheville. I know that. You want to talk about that?
What? No, and it doesn't.
Asheville.
Mike'sToys.com.
You're very. I forgot about that.
We still got to make a website. I'm saying.
Are you into toys?
No, you got to tune in some other episodes. We get it.
I have some fun toys in the office. I think I've used them.
So how did this even get weirder?
I use mine though professionally.
Cheyenne, you are a chiropractor by trade.
I am.
I have to ask, a lot of people that probably come in to get adjusted sometimes are hesitant
Yes.
to loosen up. So part of the treatment is figuring out ways to limber them up and stuff like that. For me, I'm like a rag doll. Just do it. Just do it, man. And you feel so much better afterwards.
Yeah.
What are some of the tips and tricks and things that you say?
To get people to
concentrate on wiggling your middle toe. Okay.
So what I find is, especially if it's someone's first time and I'm introducing them to chiropractic, I'm always very vocal about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, what they can expect. And before I perform the adjustment, I'll kind of set them up and I'll say, this is what I want to do. And this is how it's going to kind of move. I'll kind of do a light form of the adjustment so that they can kind of feel what position their body is going to be in.
Yeah.
And then I explain to them, try to exhale and just let your body feel heavy. It's hard to tell people to relax if they're not relaxed. It's like telling someone that's freaking out, having a panic attack, to calm down.
Yeah. Doesn't work on my wife either.
Yeah.
You just need to calm down.
Yeah. I am calm.
That's right. No, you're not. Go.
Yeah.
In your drawer, you're going to find your big girl pants. Why don't you go put those on? She doesn't like that when I say that.
No.
In your drawer.
In your drawer.
Find your big girl pants.
Yeah. And I know they're there because I washed them for you.
I want you to go put those on and then come talk to me like an adult.
Yeah. But no, most of the time I'll try to just be very clear about what I'm doing. And then if they have any concerns or questions, or if people just don't want to be adjusted, that's totally fair. My job isn't to convince people that I should adjust them. I do a lot of manual therapy, and I can do mobilizations. There's a lot that you can do as a chiropractor that doesn't involve.
It's a great practice.
Adjusting, yeah. And I love it because I love to use my hands. I feel like I can connect with people in
He likes toys.
Yeah, lots of toys. In a nonverbal way, though. I'm kind of like communicating, to your body and just feeling things. And obviously, people come in with certain ailments or issues or different goals, and I try to meet them where they are and help them reach those goals. But a lot of what I do is mostly educating.
Yeah,
it's the biggest portion.
So none of on the count of 3, 1, 2, go! Yeah, none of that.
Only with Mike.
Okay. I've had that done to me before.
Yeah. Well, some people, we will have to do what's called the Gendrasic maneuver, which is to distract them. Like, okay, push your tongue to the roof of your mouth. All right, boom.
Yeah.
Or wiggle your right toe. Okay, then I got the left one or something like that. But that's to kind of distract them. And we also do that if we're checking deep tendon reflexes and different things like that.
Do you do the videos where you put the mic next to the adjustment point?
No.
You see those guys?
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about
promoting
just that. Yeah. Without any background, without any context, without any exam. I know it does get a lot of attention and a lot of views.
It's
and
satisfying.
I have a lot of patients that will come in having seen videos and like, oh, I watched this. This is going to be great. Or this and that.
What about the whole putting the towel around their head and then, doing that, it's like you can rip their head and dislocate their spine.
So that's called a distraction, a y-axis distraction. This is like X, Y, and distraction is pull. And I don't think that it needs to be done on everyone, but there are instances where someone could be restricted and they might have some sort of let's say symptom or sign that is leading me to believe that they have some compression, or they have done some tests and they have positives for a lot of compression. I might do a little distraction with my hands, like at the base of their neck, or do it kind of in a slow way.
Oh, I thought you meant like a Larry Curly and Moe distraction. Just whoop, whoop, whoop.
Yeah. It's like, look over here.
Check this out.
Didn't know that being a magician and a chiropractor had something in common.
Yeah, right.
Look, jazz fingers.
Look over here.
It is very cool though, because a lot of people are like, "Wow, I didn't know that could happen," or "I didn't know that could pop," quote unquote. Like I work a lot on musicians and extremities, hands, arms, shoulders, and they tend to have a lot of tension and some imbalance in either their arms or their hands, depending on what their instrument is: drummers, guitarists, bassists, stuff like that, vocalists. So working on their extremities, like, you'd be surprised how much just working on someone's hands can make them feel very, very good.
Oh yeah, my wife used to warm up my hands before gigs.
Yeah,
back before we were even boyfriend girlfriend. She used to do that. She was a massage therapist.
Oh, nice.
This is before she became a massage therapist. Oh. But back then, she would, like, before a gig, she'd do this hand massage. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. There's a good pressure point right here between your index and thumb. If you just people just melt. And you just kind of hold that, and they're just like...
It actually cures headaches.
It can. Yeah. It can. And with headaches, we do a lot of laser. We use some different cream, like topicals that have different substances in them, like natural substances that can be good for headaches and whatnot. But I do. I try to look at the whole person and do everything I can to just help them with their goals.
Right on.
Yeah.
So while I appreciate that, I feel like the easiest way to limber somebody up
is beer.
10% or higher ABV.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell Charlie, at our my office is actually at an event. We have an event space. It's called Indo Nashville. It's like a WeWork, if you will, like a mom and pop WeWork. And there's
when you're ready.
Yeah. There's a bar in the back, and they just installed actually an LED wall. So I think we're gonna watch the Super Bowl there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But they have lots of beers there. I mean, we're right next to Tennessee Brewworks. We're right between Tennessee Brewworks and City Winery, like smack dab in the middle.
Right in the Gulch.
Right in the Gulch.
The Gulch.
Good old Gulch.
That's right.
Pie Town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get people just, all right, before your appointment with us, you have to go to here or there, get at least one glass, come over, and then they're just going to be like putty.
Go get a pint, come on back.
There you go.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you ever done that with somebody who's been a little bit inebriated and they're looser?
No, like as a patient, no.
Yeah.
No. But, there might have been instances in school, where we're just kind of hanging out and, you're with your classmates and you're just like, hey, can I try this thing on you? And you're like, yeah, sure. But that
sounds like a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, you have the greatest ideas when you're in school, don't you?
Yeah, and beer is involved.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No.
Beer creates great ideas.
Yeah, I would say never professionally, because you want patients to be of sound minds to be able to decide whether or not they want the treatment, and two, because they have to actually sign a waiver and all these things, and if you're not of sound mind, then it's kind of null.
Right. So what are we thinking of this thing now that it's sat on our tongues for a while?
I like it more and more.
I'm liking it more and more.
Yeah,
I'm actually going to get a little refill.
Yeah, I actually.
There's
warming
more.
up
Try
to
some
it.
more. So
That's what I'm saying. It grows on you.
Yeah.
Trust but verify.
It's almost like moss. It just kind of grows on you. Yeah.
I do love the smell of this beer.
It really... Ooh.
It gets more fruity the warmer it gets, too.
I might just leave empty cans of this beer in my car.
That sounds like a great idea.
Natural air freshener.
Yeah.
That'll get you pulled over.
I was going to say, especially if you get pulled over for a
The cop
ticket.
pulls me over. Sir, have you been drinking? You don't like my air freshener?
What? I can't hang it from my rearview mirror?
Yeah. You don't see this can just hanging from my mirror?
I could hyperventilate just smelling this. I just keep wanting to take it all in.
Are you seeing stars right now? You're like,
I could keep doing that.
Well, just don't put your nose in it like I do.
I like it, man. I think this is a very, very crushable, drinkable, easy beer as far as an IPA goes. If somebody wants to get into an IPA, but they are afraid that it's going to be like palate-wreckingly bitter,
it had something in it.
This is a... Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Like a guave worm?
The heck is that in there?
It's a snack for later.
Is it from the cat?
No, it's I don't know. It's like I don't know. Yeah, but it was in there.
I don't know, but it was in there. I wonder if this is unfiltered.
Oh, it's a chocolate sprinkle.
What?
There's a chocolate sprinkle in there, I think.
No way.
Yes. I think it's chocolate.
Let's hope it's chocolate.
I hope...
That's from Barn Cat.
Nope, it's poop.
Nope, rat poop.
I don't know.
Chocolate or rat poop?
Or shit.
Well, there's a first for the podcast.
Well, I don't taste chocolate. I know that.
And I don't taste shit. So
if it's unfiltered...
How would you know?
I mean, what would it be though?
I don't know.
So, okay, I know you guys had a muffin or something on the way over.
Would it be Green Man Ale Brewery, whatever your name is?
No, I'm curious.
Little quality control issues there, Green Man.
Yeah.
Okay, it's unfiltered and there is sediment at the bottom. So it's just sediment.
Interesting.
I don't shake up beer before I open it because that causes problems. But
Yeah, I have it too.
Yeah. You have a little
Chocolate sprinkle.
I was like, what is this thing?
No, yeah, look at. You see?
I see some specks.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
A little speck.
That's not freaky or anything.
Deutsch?
Speck of the Deutsch.
Speck of the Deutsch is what.
A speck of the Deutsch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen this in wine, but never in beer.
Yeah, I've seen it in wine too.
See what that is from the can. That's part of their pure Asheville imagination you got right there.
I've seen it in that. What's that state in the Northeast?
Hampshire?
No, new. It starts with a J.
New York?
It starts with a J.
Oh no! Don't make me say it.
What is it?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Jersey.
Jersey.
It's New Jersey.
The extra effort and emphasis you put on it is fascinating.
Jersey.
You know,
Jersey.
Is it just being lazy if you say something's unfiltered? It's just like less work. You just don't have to get rid of this stuff.
Yeah. So I'm going to look it up and see if it is unfiltered. I'm not sure, but yeah, there's definitely sediment in the bottom of the can. So I'm hoping that's part of what it's supposed to be. Regardless, it still tastes good.
It
So
tastes
I don't
great,
care.
and I'm alive.
Alcohol kills germs.
Kills everything. Just drink it. It'll cleanse you. That actually
I don't have
is a
anything.
different type of cleanse.
Alcohol cleanse?
Yeah.
Really?
That's my kind of cleanse. India Pale Ale is delectably hoppy with proper balanced body. Generous hop additions give it a wonderful bitterness and pleasant floral nose, while our combination of traditional British malts creates a rich, satisfying flavor, alluring copper color. It is copper colored. Our interpretation of the original IPA style doesn't say. That was it. You're a little late there on the button.
No, I'm not.
So these are British hops that I'm seeing.
I was gonna say that's some Britain right there. That's some British in your beer. IPA unfiltered.
Interesting.
I
can say I've never in my life had sedimentary beer.
Oh yeah, I've had a few that have had it.
I hear Barn Cat.
You hear the cat meowing out there again. I can't find anything about whether it's filtered or unfiltered. I don't know. We're gonna say it's unfiltered because I mean it's
Just from personal experience.
Yeah, we've come to a conclusion, folks.
It's
Unfiltered.
not poop or chocolate.
It's a great poupon.
Now there's a game show idea. Is it poop
Is
or
it
chocolate?
poop or is it chocolate? Have you seen those videos where it's like, is it cake or
Is that the game show? Poop or chocolate? Now, Bob. What we've laid out before you are a couple of variant options. From
It could be a brownie.
Bob Barker? Is that what you're talking about? Bob.
Our next contestant, Bob. We've laid out before you a couple of different flecks.
Yeah.
Welcome to Poop or Chocolate.
I feel badly for the people who have to prepare it.
Yeah.
There's one room that people handle with their clothespins on their noses. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Show idea.
So maybe this is part of the Green Man myth. He might have made it, and now we've got some Green Man and part of his flecked off in the beer.
God.
Skin.
Is it scat or is it not?
Like skin flakes or something?
Scat flakes.
Well, regardless of whatever.
Maybe he didn't wipe well. Went to the bathroom.
He needs some dude wipes.
Or a bidet.
A future sponsor, folks.
Bidets are great.
They are really. I mean, they are amazing.
Boy, the subject changed pretty quickly.
Well, no, when I was a kid, it was amazing. It was interesting to me that I grew up in a Persian or Iranian household, and it was very common to have next to the toilet a little pitcher of water, to wash yourself.
Right.
In the bathroom.
That's the hands-on effect. That's your early experience with hands-on
bidet. That's like the hands-on bidet. It's like, okay, that makes sense. You wash it and then you wipe it.
Yeah.
And then everywhere you go, though, restaurants, there's just toilet paper. There's nothing to wash.
They didn't have that water pitcher.
Yeah, they don't have the water pitcher. I did have a friend once that would take a water bottle. Like, he would keep plastic water bottles, like the little ones, those little, like, 0.5 ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And he would just take them with him in the bathroom and you would just see, you'd know when he went to the bathroom at camp, because he would leave that little bottle there to come back and fill it up and use it.
I'll never go. We got a bidet last Christmas, and it's been life-changing.
Yeah.
I never, ever want to poop anywhere else but my house.
Yeah.
Because otherwise, it's like anywhere else, it feels like you're wiping a marker. It just keeps on. It never ends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've become a fan. I can't deny it.
Yeah.
They're useful.
Saves on toilet paper.
Variable pressure.
I've never used one.
Oh, it's
Toilet paper?
life-changing.
Yeah.
I just use my hand.
Yeah.
I just always wear a diaper.
I just use certain people's emails.
I print them out.
Yeah.
I print them out and use them.
Yep. Sounds good.
Good grief. Oh, my goodness.
That's
All right.
funny.
Let's move on to a pairing. We didn't really talk about that. What would this pair well with? Now that you guys are starting to find that you like it more, it's grown on you. Now it changes things a little.
Yeah.
I'm thinking grilled chicken. IPAs always work well with grilled chicken for some reason for me. It just the citrus and
I could see that. But there's not very much citrus notes in this. And on the nose there is.
On the nose, yeah. But that's what we got to pour. I think we got to squeeze some fresh orange.
I get lemoniness. Lemoniness. I think it's pretty lemony.
Any snickety in there?
Lemony snicket?
No snickety. No.
Lemony snicket.
But it's
one of my
definitely-
favorite authors.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Have you heard of A Series of Unfortunate Events?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I saw wasn't it Jim
movie.
Carrey
Jim
or
Carrey.
something?
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw it a
the
long time ago,
movies.
yeah.
The girl
Was it
with the
Jim
big
Carrey?
lips.
Yeah.
Or was it
No, or is that...
no, it was the guy from How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah. Doogie Howser. What's his name? Oh, man, I can't think of it. Him.
Patrick.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil
Yes.
Patrick Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Three names.
NPH.
No, I think the original movie, A Series of Unfortunate Events, was Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's Jim Carrey as the antagonist.
Okay.
And
He's a good antagonist.
He's a great antagonist. He's a great actor.
He's just great in general, yeah. The Grinch. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is that noise?
Trucks, cars. We're not exactly...
That's a Harley.
Yep.
All right. Anyway, we're live and raw, folks.
That's right.
Pairings, yeah.
I think it pairs well with mozzarella sticks.
Oh, yeah. I can see
Fried
that.
mozzarella sticks?
Yeah, like
Okay.
crunchy,
Not
salty.
the stringy. Okay.
No,
Yeah, that
grilled
would work.
mozzarella sticks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Grilled halloumi
string cheese.
Grilled
You can get
halloumi.
like the
grilled?
raw string cheese. You know,
yeah.
that's
So it's not
why when
cooked.
you were saying that, I was thinking it might be that. Don't be a dick.
What do you want in your mouth?
Beer. Go away.
String cheese.
String cheese. I like string cheese.
Yeah.
I think it would pair well with pizza. But also I just with this type of beer, I want to just eat like salty nuts or something because it's so heavy. I wouldn't want to eat like eat. I just want to get full on the beer.
Yeah.
Just like watch something.
It's a hearty beer. It doesn't need a lot of extra.
That or I mean you can't go wrong with a steak or anything, but I think it would For me personally, I'd like to have like salted nuts or chips or deep fried pickles.
Oh yeah, that would work
Chips
well
and
with this.
dip.
Yeah, like some dill,
Yeah.
dip or something.
And the ever obvious answer of pizza would work with this as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking barbecue baked potato. Would go with this.
I love baked potato.
Interesting combination.
With pulled pork. Like, I could see it totally going with this.
That's very specific.
Yep.
I can agree with all that. I like it.
Because it's got enough of the savory and some of the sweet to really kind of bring out the flavor of this beer, I think.
It is malty. It is a maltier IPA. You don't normally get the flavors
Right.
or that burnt caramel flavor that this one has, and it's mild compared to like a Marzen or something like that. But it's there, and I like it. I think it rounds it out. I think it makes it a more neutral, not so extreme IPA or and it's not extreme in any one direction or the other. I'm a fan. I am curious about the sediment, but I am a fan.
Yeah.
Ratings.
Back, we'll go reverse. You first.
Me first?
Yeah.
I'm probably 6.5.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7.5.
All right.
Yeah. Actually, no. I'm gonna go 8. As of right now, it's an 8.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I like it more than the other beer. And at first, I really didn't like it because it was so malty. But I think because I sipped it and I took longer to enjoy it, I liked it better because the profile changed as it got warmer. So I would say 8.2 barn cats out of 10 barn cats.
And also probably the air, like the air in general, just and not being in a can anymore will probably change the profile.
Oh, yeah.
Oxidize.
As it warms up, right?
Oh yeah.
So the running thing with the barn cat, folks, by the way, is as you've heard us on a few episodes, there's a cat that is a very sweet cat, and Carly does not like cats at all, apparently. So every time, she shows up for the recording, the first thing we do is like, where is Carly? Oh, she's got the cat.
Yep. The cat found me.
Cat finds everybody.
I like this a lot. I feel like I've been giving everything really high ratings lately, but I can't stop. This is a great. We've found some really good beers recently. This is an 8.5 to me. I like it. If the Green Man came out and said, "Hey, here's your
Really
choices. You want this one?" I'd be like, "I'm in."
So wait, what did you give it, Carly?
8.2.
Oh, 8.2. I give.
She's
8,
getting specific.
8.5.
8.2. You're pulling the
Per
pen.
year,
Wow.
get Ben per year specific.
Yeah.
We went up again this time.
8.2315.
Yeah.
7, 8, 8.2, 8.5.
There you go. All right, we're finding a trend.
There you go.
So Green Man IPA. Be on the lookout for whatever that is at the bottom of the glass. Hopefully that's part of it. I'll have to do more
Chocolate or
research.
poop?
On this episode of Chocolate or
Is
Poop.
it cake or poop?
Scatter cocoa.
Which is funny because I'm going to email them that we've reviewed their beer and they're going to be like, oh, we'll listen to it. What the hell?
I know. Sorry. We like your beer.
It is very good. But yeah, at Green Man, Asheville, North Carolina. Go check it out. See if you can find it in your stores. Good stuff. I like it. If you're new to IPAs, this would be a reasonable one to try that wouldn't absolutely beat your tongue to death. Unless you like that kind of thing. All right, till next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers.